さて、マッカーシーはこれまでで一番と自負する新シングルをニューアルバムをリリースしました。バンドのメンバーを捕まえて詳しいことを聞いてみました。
I think we'd all sooner that people saw us as a political band and they listened to and understood the politics. But I don't think we won't be that upset if they just like the music. But then again, the music is secondary to what we're saying. So the politics are far more important than the music. But you can't make people understand the politics and you can't make them like the music. So if they buy the record because they like the music, perhaps then they'll look at the lyrics, and the lyrics are always printed on the records. So it's the best chance we can give them.
I think a lot of people actually like disagreeing with you anyway. I mean, like, a lot of people that we know that are sort of technically, we call them fans to some extent, but they don't agree with us, what the lyrics say, that, you know, to any extent, but they like the music, and also they like disagreeing with you, you know, they get some kind of intelligent conversation out of it, you know. I think some people like it.
It sort of seems to have levelled off.
We had a long period of inactivity. I don't know if it had anything to do with it. It might just be unpopular, but we had a long period of inactivity when we left the record label. So we had no new releases, and now I think promotion is the thing to try and get the audience bigger, which is, you know, completely apolitical. We've got the new record companies released the LP and the new single, and there's a video, which we never really had before at all. So it's just things like that. We did as much as we could do just by putting out a 7-inch and doing gigs. And that's how big we've got to now. So now it's up to things like promotion and stuff. So yeah, but certainly we've stood still sort of audience-wise for quite a while. And if we carry on doing that, then the message will fade and die.
I don't know, hopefully we're trying not to do that, but I don't know, perhaps as John says, maybe we're just unpopular.
But
we'll never be like.
Also forget about Europe. For us, Europe is quite important for a band like us. If we can get across in Europe a bit, when we could earn a living from Europe and technically still carry on, you know. Well, in fact, a lot of great bands do earn a lot of money from Europe. And in France and stuff, we are getting bigger. And in Germany, our sales, you know, and we've been there a few times, and every time we go, the audience is a few more. So, and in Paris, we get as many as we do in London. So we tend not to worry about it too much at the moment. But in England, we sort of stood still.
The trouble with pop music is it's a medium that is looked upon as being unworthwhile. It's just something that appeals to your emotions. It's not expected to appeal to your intelligence, but it is a medium that can do. That's all we're saying. And it's a shame that the people that are intelligent within the pop industry don't use their intelligence at all, except for making interesting verses, which basically carry no message at all. I mean, lots of teenage angst-ridden people out there will probably disagree with me, but I don't think that is quite so important as politics.
Well, if you had it any other way, what would you do?
Well, I don't know. I'd get them to write things that would make people think. It's all right. I mean, probably the most thought-provoking thing in the charts at the moment is I'm Rather Jack, which is a sad reflection, really. But that's probably the only strong opinion ever voiced in the charts this year, I should think. So it's a shame because it is something that can influence people, and it does influence people, and the fact that it sort of appeals to their emotions, like sob, I've lost my boyfriend, girlfriend, dog, something like that. It's just a waste of time. It's just pampering to the industry, which is there to make money anyway. So, I don't know. That's why we don't like it.
But you can't accuse us, because there's no rule that says you can't sing about, you don't have to sing about love, and that's usually the argument from people like Stock Aitken Waterman, that you'll be brainwashing kids or something. Well, there, you know, can be just accused just as swiftly as that, as us. And you're obviously not, you know, you have to credit people with more intelligence. It's not being shoved down their throats at all. They'll listen to it and slag us off or like it, and it's the same as anyone else does with any other record, really. But because there's a bit of something extra in our lyric that it might just catch their attention a bit more, even if it just makes them more angry.